a huge moment for these young men. See how much it means to them. That national anthem was belted out by every member of the starting 11, as well as those in the crowd, of course. It's a 4-4-2 setup that Mahmoud Gaber has chosen for his under-20 side. Mustafa Maklouf, goalkeeper. Back four of Reda, Gouda, Fayed and Awad. Midfield four, Rafat El Temza, Maged Hani, Mohamed Hamdi and Ahmed Isho. And the front two, Ahmed Sherif and the captain, Yusuf Hassan. They're meeting for the 5th time at under-20 level. It's the 1 win for Egypt, 3 draws to that point. Refereeing team there for the evening, Mohamed Atoumani, Comoros, Omar Ahmed and Joel Wonka as assistants, and the 4th official, Mohamed Wadi of Djibouti. Egyptians, young pharaohs, pose for their photo before the match gets going, and the 2 captains with pre-match admin, coin toss, exchanging of a bit of memorabilia. Hassan and Lamin Camara, the 2 captains. It's also 4-4-2 for Senegal, chosen by Malik Daf. Landing Badji, man between the sticks for the young Lions of Teranga. 19 years old. Had a weight on his shoulders, but he's been doing excellently so far. His defensive four, Diop, Sanu, Ndiaye, pair of Ndiayes, Babakar and Mbaye. Faye, Diarra, Camara, Diallo, 4 midfield, and Diop and Faye. Suleiman Faye leading the line. There is Mahmoud Gaber. Egypt, senior team, of course, the most successful nation in the history of the African Cup of Nations. 7 wins for the Pharaohs. 1957, 59, 86, 98, and 3 in a row between 2006 and 2010. Runners-up in 2021. They lost on penalties to a Senegal team who subsequently beat them in another penalty shootout to take the final spot at the World Cup. Plenty of recent history between these 2 nations. A little bit more tonight, we hope. Referee blows the whistle, and away we go in Cairo. Egypt get us underway. Match day 3 in this year's TotalEnergies Cup Under-20 African Cup of Nations. The hosts, Egypt, take on Senegal in the crucial final match of Group A. Egypt in their traditional red, white and black, shooting from left to right in this first half. Senegal in all green. Loose first touch there from Papa Diallo. 18-year-old. Youngest players on the pitch. That didn't stop him producing man of the match performance against Mozambique, scoring 2 goals though. He's also the team's top scorer as they won the Chan earlier this year. Always important these early minutes. The 2 sides figure each other out. Lovely touch there to get the crowd off their feet. Tamza, great piece of trickery, breaking down the left wing, winning the early throw. Gaber will be pleased finished with that. No chance to put in first cross of any note. Free blowing note. Decision going in the favour of Senegal. Nonetheless, home fans already in full voice. Doesn't take much to get them excited. Oh, that lovely piece of skill from the winger. Bit of defending to do though for the young Pharaohs now. On the right wing. Just 17, over a year younger than anyone else in the two starting 11s. Closed down on that occasion by Reda, Egypt left back. There is Reda again, winning the ball and finding a pass to a teammate. Level-headed start by the two teams. No rash early challenges or speculative early shots. Egypt simply can't afford anything but a win here, realistically, if they want to progress. Their destiny out of their hands, but a win would give them a good chance of going through. Remains 0-0 as well in the other Group A game, currently happening simultaneously. Mozambique and Nigeria. Will keep you updated on that game throughout the 90 minutes. It is so crucial to what happens here and what Egypt need to do. Senegal don't need to do anything, certainly not to progress. They want to progress with 9 points though, and closest they've come to an opening goal there, winning a corner. And a good showing in their opening two games, a 1-0 win followed by a 3-0 win over Mozambique last time out. Yellow there, as mentioned, with those 2 goals in that game. He'll be looking for more here. Even have his eye on the top scorer honour this early in the tournament. Corner delivered in by the captain, Camara. Headed away. Egypt might look to break here. Shepherded out though by Seydou Sano. Strong header forwards. Let us know what you think about the game. Hashtag TotalEnergies, AFCONU20. Could be an important one. Egypt working it out from the back well. Pass wayward though. Seemingly no free kick given. Strength from Fayed there. They'll have to be careful throughout this match. One looking away from a suspension. They want to ensure he plays in the knockout stages, assuming the side are able to get there. Hold again there. Grappling with Suleiman Faye. Diallo. The overlap of Ndiaye into a dangerous area. Well blocked though, shot by the captain, Camara. For a moment like Egypt might be in trouble. An important block. Trying to slice it with the outside of the boot, getting the required contact. Defender doing enough to put off the Senegalese captain. A little careless though, you have to be careful here. Fayed doing well to snuff out the danger. The ball immediately down the other end. Raider on the left wing. Forward by Hamdi. Oh, says the referee. Prize, as you'd expect from the home faithful. One of their men, their captain no less, goes down right on the edge of the box. Able to limp away though, Hassan. A little bit scrappy, going for the 1-2. Hassan putting it through the legs of the defender. Looked to be outside of the box. Not sure how much contact there was. Probably just about the right decision from the referee. Egypt now feeling a little bit better with the possession. A little slow in the early stages. Senegal showing more in those first few minutes. Growing into the game now, the young Pharaohs. Of course, with so much more at stake in this game. So obviously early days, but as things stand, he would be finishing third. He currently would narrowly be progressing as two of the three best third-place teams. But obviously, with those in Group B and C still to play. So no guarantee. Egypt will know their fate by the final whistle tonight. They'll only be sure if they can find themselves a way up to second place in the group. And Malik Duff doesn't have anything like that to worry about. The side long confirmed in the knockout stages. Hoping for a win though tonight either way. He said he knows the match won't be easy because they're facing the hosts. They want to win in order to qualify, but his team was highly prepared for the match and continue to rely on their style as they have done in the previous matches. Looking to stay true to their philosophy that's worked so well for them so far. To sit back a bit just for now. Egypt control the last few minutes. No huge moments of danger though in the first 10 minutes for Senegal. They produced the best chance. And that cross comfortably through to Landing Badji. The Senegal goal. One of many 19-year-olds, as you'd expect, on the pitch. Plays his club football for AS Pekin. Yet to concede a goal in the tournament as well. Those 1-0 and 3-0 wins. Have a hat-trick of clean sheets in the group stage. Will have done him well, that assured first piece of goalkeeping. Now down the other end. Bursting into the box and just tipped wide into the side netting by Makhlouf. burst of pace from Faye, 17-year-old, showing that youthful energy again. Bursting past Reda, and then Faye. The corner taken quickly, just about dealt with by Makhlouf. Now Egypt will look to clear. Hani playing it long. Towards Reda, who's all the way up. Attacking position, he needs to get back now. Join his fellow defenders. No foul on Faye. Strong arm from El Tamza. Senegal back with the ball again quickly. Diop out to the right. To his captain. Great work to keep possession, buy some space for the cross. There is a cross, and it wasn't a bad one. Headed away by Gouda. Another corner for Senegal. Egypt can't afford to fall behind here. Already in trouble as things stand in the group, and having to come from behind against the group leaders. Well, they'd have the mountain to climb. With instructions for his players. Delivered in. Again, Gouda on the end of it. Not totally cleared yet. Low, somewhat miss-hit cross perhaps by Ndiaye. Senegal will start again from the back. Luring in Isho. Goal kick. It's a little bit to the side though. Picked up an Egyptian player. El Tamza. Nice ball forward space here. Get in the cross. Again, arms up from the Senegal defender. Sheriff hit the deck. It's Diop down, seemingly in some pain. Sliding tackle from El Tamza. He's getting heavily involved in the early stages. Lucky to avoid a booking there. Together with Faye at the other end, throwing his weight about in attack. Seemingly, referee happy to keep his cards in his pocket for the moment. Defender, Babacar. Frustration there for Ali Daf. He's a former player himself, 54-year-old Senegalese. Talented player, made his name playing with the Senegalese giants, US Gorée. Using his experience and his knowledge to train up the future of his country's football prospects. Been showing a lot of promise promise so far in this tournament. Looking to finally get themselves the 20 AFCON trophy. 3 times the runners-up, 3 times in a row as well between 2015 and 19. Losing out on home soil in 2015. And third successive defeat in the final via a penalty shootout. So they will be desperate to right what they'll see as wrongs of the past this time round. Frustration there again for Daf. The decision of the referee. So this player got the ball, but it is a free kick for Egypt. Promising position. Delivered into the box, you'd imagine. Sharif waiting, as is Hassan. It is into the danger area, towards the back post, but well held by Badji. He'll look to set his team away on the counter. That's well done by Faye. Still going, brought down. That surely will be the first yellow card of the game. There we go, it is indeed. Taking one for the team, perhaps there, Isho. Pace again of Faye. Leaving one man for dead on the right wing. It's almost past Isho as well. Senegal now with a very similar free kick to the one they just defended. Six green shirts waiting around the edge of the box. Outnumbered by the red ones. It only takes one to make a good contact with the ball. It could be ahead. Just then flicked on by an Egyptian. I don't think it's Sharif. Perhaps increase the danger with that flick on. Though it did take it slightly behind most of the players waiting in the middle. It's back with Senegal. Diallo lifting it in. Introverted though. So clearing for now. But Egypt pinned back here. It's not. They were hoping the game would be set to play out in this first half. The draw might not be enough for them. Still goalless between Mozambique and Nigeria. So we are still in third. Yellow offside this time, seemingly. Just about. Slightly early with his run. Correct decision from the linesman. And Egypt take a bit of control, produce something more dangerous of their own. Oh, they lose out again. Off by the pass forwards. A few nerves perhaps in the Egyptian team. Sharif though cutting inside well and getting the ball back, and the shot's into the side netting. Trying to find that gap between Badji and his near post. Just pass it home, but only find the side netting. Better though from Egypt. Good build-up play, nice 1-2. No clear option to cut back to in the middle. sat there maybe saying I was there, but it would have been a tricky ball. Maybe better to just put some power behind the shot though, and go for that narrow gap. Badgie though, relieved to see it hit the side netting and holding on to what is currently a third clean sheet. One back well though, it's back with Sharif again. Trying to lay it off there, Isho, but his captain not as far forward as he thought he was. Now back again with Diallo on that left wing, causing lots of problems. To just keep it in for the moment and actually giving the ball away. A good outlet for Senegal. Both wingers, Diallo and Faye, have shown their promise, not just in this game. Showing again why they cause so many problems for Nigeria and Mozambique. Great tackle there by Sano. A little aimless, at least it appeared so. Now here come Senegal again. Faye getting to the ball first. The tackle from Gouda, good enough. Have another corner to defend though. Wanted to show more the first half of this first period. Diallo leaves it to Yaye. Will retreat a little. All the way through to Maklouf. Captain Samba Diallo rested for Senegal for this game. Played most of the first two. Had picked up a yellow, so perhaps just trying to avoid a suspension. Might make an appearance later, but for now, his team on the defensive. Sharif turning this way and that, trying to find some space in the box, eventually running into trouble. Bayed to Awad. Two Senegalese players in front of him though, having to turn back. Eventually gets away, and then the pass from Fayed cut out. Push ball towards Isho on the right wing. And the foul goes the way of Senegal. Senegal with so much success in recent months and years. Rested captain said, "We want to follow in the footsteps of our big brothers." Senegalese football has reached a stage where we only want to win. The team is ready. We're going to bring the cup back to Senegal. Have stayed true to that promise so far. All going to plan, and another good showing in the first half an hour of this game. Overawed by the hosts, all the atmosphere. Following the plan. Just beyond the outstretched leg of Faye there. fans still in full voice though. Still with optimism. So if they'll be keeping an eye on that match between Mozambique and Nigeria, but as you can see there, still goalless. Still currently sat in third place. Even if they do go in front here, the order won't change unless Nigeria fall behind. As it is, head-to-head points take precedent over goal difference. And with that loss to Nigeria, Egypt now struggle to take that second place. They'll have absolutely no chance though if they don't win here tonight. A win combined with a Mozambique win that doesn't outnumber their win by 2 goals would see Egypt through. Currently with a goal difference of -1, Mozambique with -3. Because with that 0-0 draw, it comes down to goal difference. So many permutations. But for now, it remains 0-0 in both games. It's a very simple task, in a way, for the Egyptian players. Trying to score. That's all they can do. You would imagine a win, even if they ended up in third place behind Nigeria, should be enough to take them through. As one of the 2 best placed third place finishers. But it would be certain. We would have to wait nervously for the remaining matches in Group B and C to be played. Certainly no celebrations tonight. Look of innocence from the IA, but ultimately a free kick. Baji organising the troops. Is put it with power to the box. Dealt with by Senegalese backline though. We now push forward. Great pressing and a good tackle by Faye. And this is 4-on-2. But just doing enough there. Important stuff from Reda, the left back, saving his team. Massively outnumbered there. So great work by Faye to win the ball on the right wing. But then his pass just lacking. Egypt hanging on. Of course, if they fall behind here, to add to the permutations, a draw, which is, as it remains, a game between Mozambique and Nigeria. Let's see Mozambique move past them. Egypt would certainly be out. Bottom of the group. It's delivered to the edge of the area. Difficult technique for Camara to strike the moving ball. Coming towards him with pace. Unable to find the target that time. Dangerously, Egypt. Doesn't help them. It's Senegal playing with no pressure. Nothing to lose effectively. We'll be top of the group, whatever happens. Nigeria, both with plenty of jeopardy in their situation. Over one for Isho. Back on his feet though, after a bit of attention from the medic. There's taking on some fluids during the brief pause. It's pretty humid in Cairo. Warm evening in the Egyptian capital. Drop ball back to Senegal. Plays it out to the right to Diop. Looks forwards. Faye. Suleiman Faye. Mama Faye still over on the right wing. But running through to neither of them. Instead, Maklouf. The Egypt goal. Miss it. But getting away with it. Great control from Faye, but offside flag up against him. Just drifting offside. Offside trap, well played by Gouda. Just getting behind the attacker. Just moving forward enough to play him offside. But Egypt struggling to hang on to the ball at the moment. Struggling to retain possession. Another opportunity here. So that one goes through comfortably to Maklouf. Another long ball drifts forward through to the Senegal defence, but that will be a throw in a better position for Egypt. Maybe to build something this time. Awad looking for options, asking for movement. He does find a way through to Hani. Again dealt with by Senegal. It's now they with the throw. Near the halfway line. Now, we do have a goal in the game between Mozambique and Nigeria, and it has gone the way of Nigeria. Samson Lawal with the goal in the 33rd minute, which puts Egypt, well, perhaps into bigger trouble, certainly in terms of finding the top 2 spot. Maybe in a way reassures them of that 3rd place spot. It does mean that even the win here has no chance moving them up into the top 3, the top 2, excuse me. It would, of course, give them the best chance going through as one of the best 3rd placed teams. Still plenty to play for Egypt despite that goal. Never a bad idea to win a game of football. That another slightly aimless pass. It would appear though that Diop was mistaken in thinking it had gone out of play. In fact, catching the ball, he gave away a free kick for handball. Nonetheless, Senegal very quickly snuffing out potential Egypt attack again and back on the front foot themselves. Well dealt with by El Tamza. Very scrapping though. Eventually the decision going the way of Egypt. Watching on. said his players suffered from fatigue due to the players' participation in tournaments before this one. He was sure they'd continue to play with the same strength and at the same level. I'd have to say they have done so for the most part in this first half. 5 or 10 minutes to go. They've had the best of it. No gilt-edged chances for either side. But Senegal certainly with more half chances and small chances. Captain Camara winning a free kick there as Egypt tried to move forwards. Frustration for those on the bench who can only watch on. They'll hope to get involved later, to have their say, maybe be the hero. Sign of how little Egypt have produced in this first half. Their XG, or expected goals, is currently sat at 0.04. Mahmoud Gaber will certainly want to see more than that in the second half. And of course, in the remaining 6 or 7 minutes we may get in this first half. Always an excellent time to score just before the break. The complexion of the game totally, and the complexion of the team talk you'll receive, of course. There's more defending to do for now for the young Pharaohs. Hassan taking possession, but then passing the ball out of play, failing to find Awad. The captain struggling to play a simple sideways pass. Lovely work there. Diallo on the left wing with the 1-2. He wins it back. Nice feet as well from Faye. He sends his namesake out onto the right wing. Too much on that one. Awad brings it down the right wing. Tackled by Ndiaye. Quickly gets back into position. There with another tackle. Good work from the left back. Applies his trade at Dakar Sacré-Cœur. Most of the team play their football in Senegal, with the exception of the front two. Papa Diop in Belgium with Zulta Barragem, and Faye playing in Spain with Talavera. Egypt here with a free kick to the final 5 minutes of the half. Maybe another half chance to lift it in to a dangerous position at least. Try and test the aerial strength of that young Senegalese backline. It's crossed in, but it goes easily out of play. No worries for Badji. Another opportunity. It's passed up. Much to the frustration of that man, Gaber. Diallo turning. Laid off by Camara. one of the best players at the African Nations Championship in Algeria earlier this year, Camera. Man of the match 3 times. Featured in the team of the tournament. Impressive showing from a young man. And the world stage, or the continental stage, for the first time, really. Ball back again there, finding Diop. Acrobatic by Diarra. Free kick there. Annie battling it out. A couple of Senegalese players. Have a word. Referee there. Captain Hassan able to receive that word. Another free kick. Scrappy moments in the game. Egypt need less of that. Need some flowing football. No hope for them. See the changes to the group there from that goal between Nigeria and Mozambique. Would 2 points be enough to make it through? It's one of the best third-place teams. It's currently South Sudan is one of those with 3 points. Egypt would move into second place. 2 points with Tunisia still to play though. A goal for Tunisia would probably be enough to see them through. And now Egypt having to defend, and they could have bigger worries than where they'll be ranked as the third place team. If they fall behind, they'll be fourth and certainly out if the game were to stay that way. Nice delivery in from Diop. Binding. In the middle, his header back across goal, trying to find that far corner, just drifting out. Egypt survive. Given away again. Diallo cutting inside, still with the ball. Eventually running down something of a blind alley. Again, another attempted long ball not coming off for Egypt. Have to change the way they're playing in the second half if they want to get anything from this game. Have 2 more minutes in this first half. You get the feeling the way things have been going, they'll be defending for the 2 minutes. It is again, cut inside Diallo, trying to find one of his 2 forwards, Fane Diop, but just behind them, drifting out of play for Egypt's goal kick. Things stood coming into the game in terms of that ranking of third place teams. Egypt and Tunisia identical. Both played 2, drawn 1, lost 1, scored none, conceded 1. So totally dependent on their results in these final games. Once again, Egypt having to focus on defending in the final seconds of this first period. Unable to produce anything, to try to break forwards. Nice ball forwards from Senegal though. It's with Faye. Great feet to get away from the defender. Unable to find a strike partner though. A sea of red shirts in the middle of the box. Egypt can't get out of their half. Now, there's only one Senegalese player having to actually sit back in the Senegal half. get one final attack for Senegal. So 2 minutes is up. It's over to Faye on the right. Brings it down. Shot blocked. Referee not blowing though. Can Egypt grab one on the counter against the run of play? That's unfouled. It will be a yellow card for the opposite captain, Camera. It's an unnecessary booking so late in the half. I was going to say that the foul wasn't committed by Camera. It was Diop who was, I think the referee going to rectify his mistake now. Camera, disbelief that he received the yellow. Now frustration boiling over a bit with Mohamed Hamdi as well. Camera erroneously in a yellow card by the referee, who's now, yes, rectified that mistake, counted it out. It will be Amadou Diop who receives the yellow, committed the foul. Bree huddling up the Senegalese players. All rectified now. Surely this will be the last action of the half. Free kick. Lumped forwards. There is the whistle for half-time. 0-0, still goalless, both in this game and for Egypt in the entire tournament. They'll need to produce a much better showing in the second half if they are to increase their chances of progressing into the knockouts. Senegal, long since qualified, have had the better of the first 45. Not a half full of chances, but Senegal with those that were created.
See, I was pissed at you. I was mad too. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did to love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At TotalEnergies, we go the extra mile for you.
Discover their first match, marvel at their first exploits, feel their first thrill, share their first victory, and become their first fans. Thanks to Orange, proud partner of African football.
Senegal with 2 wins from their first 2 games, Egypt with a draw and a loss, and in danger of heading out on home soil before they make it to the knockouts. And it was Senegal who showed more in the first half. Mohamed Diallo on the left wing and Mama Faye on the right wing, both causing trouble. Close moment there for Lamine Camara, the captain. Again, Faye bursting into the box, firing into the side netting in the end, tipped round, post by Mustafa Maklouf in the Egypt goal. See these half chances. There were no real gilt-edged chances for either side. Egypt producing far less, that about their best moment. Ahmed Sharif with a nice 1-2 with Mohamed Hamdi, but then himself only able to find the side netting. The frustration of manager Gaber. The chances are that a draw could see them out of this competition. Frustrating first half for Egypt. Mostly on the back foot when they are in desperate need. Being on the front foot, another chance there for Senegal. Headed wide though by Faye. Free in the box, great delivery. He did well here though, Nice feet to buy some space. And able to find his strike partner in the middle. Malik Daf on the sidelines, frustrated. But 0-0 at half-time. Egypt need more in the second half.
See, I was pissed at you. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did till love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At TotalEnergies, we go the extra mile for you.
Discover their first match, marvel at their first exploits, feel their first thrill, share their first victory, and become their first fans. Thanks to Orange, proud partner of African football.
See, I was pissed at you. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did till love has been paid. I paid that bill.
At TotalEnergies, we go the extra mile for you.
Discover their first match, marvel at their first exploits, feel their first thrill, share their first victory, and become their first fans. Thanks to Orange, proud partner of African football.
Hello and welcome back to Cairo for the second half of this final Group A match between the hosts Egypt and Senegal, the 2023 TotalEnergies CAF Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. Goalless at the break, Senegal with a better showing, Egypt in need of a better showing. They sit in danger, third place in the group, having to rely on being one of the two best third place finishers as things stand. It will be in the balance. And there was a late goal to update you in that other game between Mozambique and Nigeria, a second goal for Nigeria. So now Egypt almost all confirmed in that third place spot. Even if they were to fall behind here, looking unlikely that Mozambique could usurp them in that third spot. But if they were to fall behind, they would be in bigger trouble. They'd be relying on Tunisia to do basically nothing in their final group game if they were to take one of those best third place spots. In short, Egypt could do with scoring. They didn't come very close in that first half. An XG of just 0.04 in 45 minutes of play. Looks like some changes will be made for both sides, as they both seek their first goal of the game. For Egypt, first goal of the tournament still. Goalless draw in the opener, followed by a 1-0 loss, damaging loss to Nigeria. It appears to be Mohamed Gay coming on, as well as Ibusane for Senegal. Underway now in the second half. Can Egypt produce more than they did in the first half? Wouldn't be difficult. Formation there, they brought on number 15, Mohamed Ali, replacing Isho. That'll be his final involvement in the tournament. Turns 20 next week. Will he get another chance in the Africa Cup of Nations under-20s? tucked in there by Khaled Awad. Egypt struggled to get the ball out of their half for much of that first period. Had a decent spell around the 10-minute mark, but certainly in the second half of that first 45, it was all Senegal. Despite the fact Senegal are, in effect, just playing to keep their momentum up in the tournament after those 2 opening wins. As they with all the momentum in the first half of this match. Frustration creeping in all the Egyptian players, even after their half-time team talk. Just the body language of the players. Of course, they know now with that 2-0 lead for Nigeria, if they do it, and if they do know it, there's a chance that coach has done his best to shield them from that result and focus on their own game. There's no way, realistically, of them claiming an automatic top 2 spot now. They are playing against hypothetical results in other groups. And they almost certainly now won't know their fate at the final whistle of this game. Nonetheless, direction from Malik Daf for Senegal. There's less at stake for them, but they would love the win nonetheless. Keep a 100% record in this tournament. Better showing slightly in these early minutes. A bit more energy about the Egyptian side than was the case late in the first half. Led off slightly there by a loose touch from the Senegal winger. Again, though, this isn't what they need in the match. Frustration evident on the sidelines amongst the technical staff. Mahmoud Gaber looks a little calmer. He's been around the block a few more times, but there's surely one of the biggest games of his career. Egypt under-20 team on home soil. The Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, looking to cling on to life in the tournament. Here comes Diallo again down that left wing. Can he keep the ball in? Not quite. He had. Would have been in quite a solid situation. 2-on-2. Could just about go out. Now, can Egypt conjure something up? Sharif hanging onto the ball. Laying it back to substitute, half-time. Mohamed Perez Ali. Wins a free kick. The attention to the captain, Lamin Camara, who was briefly yellow carded before the referee realised his mistake. But now the chance for Egypt. It's a good save from Badji. And there is finally a chance for Egypt out of nowhere. Fayed delivering the free kick, flicked on by the captain, Hassan. A golden opportunity, well taken. Initially, the first touch, excellent from El Tamza, but it's shot straight at the keeper. Signs of life, though, from Egypt. Let us know that got you up off your seats. Hashtag TotalEnergies AFCONU20. Winning the ball back again there, Egypt. Buda far forward, centre-back, winning the ball near the halfway line. Need to get back though now. The pace there. Afei. Top fouling, fired though. Well, El Tamza there with easily Egypt's biggest chance of the game so far. There was a bright spark down that left flank in the game against Nigeria, but ultimately no goals in that game, as is the case still here in the tournament for Egypt. Now back on the defensive, Diallo on the right wing, looking for options. Crossed in towards the substitute, and the shot fired over by Camara. Lashed at it, the captain. Dropping invitingly, catching the ball on the bounce, leading back. Well over in the end. No worries for Makhlouf. Sane there, effectively laying it off. This is better from Egypt though. Again, Sharif looking for the killer ball, something we barely saw anything of in the first half. It was all just hopeful long balls, most of which were missing their target. And another free kick won by Egypt here. Be able to produce a similar chance they did with their previous attempt. Perhaps more changes for Senegal. Players warming up on the touchline. It will be the substitute, Barez Ali, to take it. Whipped in, but low, not past the Senegal defence. He gets another chance though, outside of the boot, but that's going to loop comfortably into the arms of Badji. Senegal having to do more defending in the last few minutes though than they did in most of the first half. Those changes not having the desired effect for Malik Daf, though perhaps just resting a few legs ahead of the knockouts, which are guaranteed for his side. Having brought off Souleymane Faye, forward and right back Amadou Diop, who of course picked up that yellow card that was briefly given to Camara, as I started saying, before Egypt's biggest chance of the game rudely interrupted me. Referee rectifying his error, correcting the yellow card, given to Diop, the right back. Replaced now by Ahmed Gay. Senegal can't afford to rest players, even with that 2-0 lead for Nigeria, guaranteed to be top of the group. The end of match day 3. To keep up that momentum though, and here is a chance for Ibou Sane into the box. Going down under the challenge of Gouda. No real appeals. Must have been an excellent, crucial challenge there from the centre-back. Ball over the top from Senegal. The fresh legs of Sané, nearly very effective. Another 17-year-old, at least for another month, turns 18 at the end of March. Sané. Now, along with Faye, the younger players on the pitch. Can Egypt keep up the momentum that they were building? To not let that moment attack from Senegal derail them. Seemed to be the case in the first half, as Senegal built up ahead of steam. It was Egypt retreating more and more. Here is that chance. Crucial intervention by Gouda, just as Sané was about to unleash a strike on goal. Lifted forwards again by Fayed. Senegal win a free kick in the centre circle. Ball forwards. It's not really coming off those long balls. Senegal too good in the air, and now down the other end again. Sané's touch just too heavy. Got there ahead of the defender, but unable to take it in his stride. Sané out to Ndiaye on the left, lifted into a good area, finds the header and the net. It's Diop with the opening goal, and Egypt are in real trouble now. Papa Diop puts his side ahead. They're now on for 9 points. And a perfect record in the group stages. Egypt could be heading out. Ndiaye, the brilliant delivery from the left, had all the space in the world. And then totally free on the 6-yard line. Diop making no mistake, heading it into that far corner. Scored in the 3-0 win over Mozambique. And now again against Egypt. Points to his head. It was well met by the head of Diop. Now, Egypt will have to keep their heads and look for an equaliser. Because that really does put them in a lot of trouble. Just 1 point as things stand. Nigeria 2-0 up at Mozambique. See there, that does mean Egypt currently occupying 3rd spot and That is unlikely to change unless Mozambique produce an impressive comeback against Nigeria. But in terms of the two best third-place teams, well, they certainly wouldn't be the best third-place team. That is currently South Sudan with 3 points, and Group B guaranteed to be heading through as things stand. Whoever finishes in third place there. Congo and Uganda on 4 points, South Sudan on 3. It'll all come down to Group C. Gambia already qualified with 2 wins. Benin on 2 points. Tunisia and Zambia on 1. And with the pair of them meeting in the final game, Tunisia and Zambia, well, one of them's definitely going to get points there, if not both. And Egypt will be heading home. They simply have to score here now. 1 point will not be enough to see them through. And they're having to defend, and they're in bigger trouble again here. A chance opening up for Senegal, left, and then sent wide, and that could have finished the game off. Captain Lamine Camara with a golden opportunity to surely seal Egypt's fate. Great work down the left, yet again. Left, intentionally or not, it came to the feet of Camara, who had all the time, but couldn't find the net. Egypt survive, for now at least. See the atmosphere inside the stadium is dampened considerably. Their team now chasing an equaliser that at best will put them in with a chance of scraping through into the knockouts via a third-place finish. They can score. It would be 2 points, 1 goal scored. If either of Tunisia and Zambia win, then that's it, Egypt are out. If they were to draw, then they might just scrape through. They'd have an identical 1 goal scored and 2 goals conceded to Tunisia if it were to be a 1-1 draw between the two sides. If it were 0-0, with 1 goal scored, they might just scrape through. Anything more than 1-1, even a draw isn't good enough for them. But all those permutations aside, they just have to score. And now they have a chance here, maybe. Referee unimpressed, Sheriff hitting the deck. He knocked the ball past the defender, but it was always going to roll through to Badji. We'll see here on the replay, very, very minimal contact between Sheriff and Sano, Senegal centre-back. Referee wise to that attempt. No penalty given. Egypt will have to come again. Of course, all this talk of potential goal differences and results in other groups. If Egypt can produce a full comeback here, not just draw but win, they would be in a great position. Almost certainly through. Now, can they get the first of potentially 2 here? That cross over the head of Sharif. Got 25 minutes left. Simply have to score. The ignominy of being knocked out of a tournament on home soil without having scored. Not something these young players will want to be remembered for. Once again, they find themselves under pressure. Diallo on the left wing. Plenty of step-overs. Referee has blown his whistle. I think there's still a player down, potentially. There is, and it is Egypt's number 15, Faraz Ali. Seems to be signalling an elbow. Maybe an uncomfortable landing more than anything else. He, in truth, crashed into Papa Diop. Here come the cavalry for Egypt. Reinforcements. Triple change, seemingly. And, well, nothing left to lose for Gabet. Bilal Mazan comes on. Agad Hani makes way. Seven, Karim Hassan is also coming on. And Ahmed Hawash, number 8. Yusuf Hassan, the captain. One of the players to come off and now praying on the sidelines. And Egypt to appear to need a miracle.
رقم 11 يوسف حسن ونزول اللاعب رقم 8 أحمد حواش.
Egypt front line changed in its entirety. Ahmed Sherif and Yusuf Hassan taken off, as well as Hani Isho had come off earlier on. 4 changes made by Egypt with over 20 minutes for the new introductions to do something about this scoreline. But now they could be in bigger trouble, and they are in bigger trouble. A mistake at the back, seized upon by Ibou Sane. And now surely Egypt will be crashing out of the Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations. You can see what it means to those on the sidelines. Senegal making no mistake when given the opportunity. Fired home by Sane with an archer's accuracy. Makhlouf got a hand to the ball. An attempt by Fayed to head back to his keeper, but it came up short.
Second goal for Senegal, scored by player number 9,
and gambled upon by Sane. And, well, he gambled and he won. Firing with power, again into that far corner. Not one Omar Fayed will enjoy watching back. And Hassan, the captain, in tears on the bench, having just been brought off. It's not totally over. 2 goals. Could see them in with a chance still of qualification. They'd be relying on a draw in the Group C game between Tunisia and Zambia, and a low-scoring draw at that. It remains 2-0 in the other game as well. Nigeria on top. Frustration there. Boiling over, lashing out there. Well, can 1, if not 2, maybe more of the substitutes be the hero for Egypt, keep them in this tournament. Hawash there, throwing himself, putting his body on the line. Gabet still trying to instruct his players, but they're running out of time. They were hanging on in the first half, and That pressure eventually told in the second. That time successfully headed home by Gouda. Fired, nearly the hero with his free kick, flicked on and that huge chance for El Tamza. Then ending up the villain at the other end, sadly. Diallo on the wing again, causing more trouble. Laid off by Diop, lifted in, and nearly a third. It was Mama Faye, 17-year-old, coming in at the back stick. Sane waiting there in the middle as well. Maybe getting in each other's way just a touch. Faye's header, I think, deflected wide. Looks like it will be a corner. Another great delivery by Ndiaye. It was Sane waiting behind him. Certainly a deflection or a block. And there is the third. It does come. Egyptian hearts break. This time, the header finding the net. Where Mama Faye failed, Baba Diop succeeds. Senegal going through to the knockout stages, surely now, with a 100% record, 9 points. Great run by Diop, meeting the header unchallenged. Egyptian defence all at sea. Gouda unable to beat the attacker to the ball. Maklouf in the goal, helpless. May actually have taken a touch off Gouda on the way in, but either way, Egypt surely heading home. They are home, but they won't be taking any further participation in this tournament. "15 minutes or so left on the clock. It's been a dream tournament so far for that man, Malik Daf. A 1-0 win in the opener against Nigeria, tough opponent. And then a 3-0 win against Mozambique. They knew Egypt would be tough as well, but they've matched that scoreline so far. 3-0 up. What a story Senegal are writing. Perfect record. As mentioned, they come so close. 3 times runners-up in succession between 2015 and 2019. Losing that 2019 final penalty shootout. Losing in 2015 on home soil. It's been all agony for the young Senegalese players in the last decade. Maybe this the team can finally take the trophy. They were drawn in a tough group with Egypt and Nigeria. They've made very light work of it. And this time it's Egypt with the agony. Third most successful nation in the tournament's history. 4 titles to their name. Triumphed almost exactly once a decade. Wins in 1981, 1991, 2003, 2013, 2023 on home soil. Looks like it might be destined to be a 5th triumph, but that's not the way it's gone. They find themselves surely now heading out. To defend another corner, and it's nearly a 4th. It is a 4th. It gets worse still for Egypt. It's Diop again. The first header striking the post. He the first man to react and heading home. Makhlouf looks on with frustration. Gobert with disbelief, emotionless on the sidelines. Senegal are dancing their way into the knockouts. They'll be partying all the way. It just gets more and more painful for the side on home soil. It was Diallo with the initial header, then just flat-footed in the Egyptian box. Makhlouf watching the ball bounce onto the post, not really reacting. Came off the leg, in fact, of Diallo. But there, very much on his toes, was Diop for his second goal of the game, third of the tournament. Head in hands moment for El Tamza and the rest of the Egyptians. 4-0 down now. Surely no way back. There will be a painful final quarter of an hour for these young players. See tears in the eyes of those on the sidelines, even some of those on the pitch. Now level on goal difference with Mozambique. Not that that's likely to matter who finishes in third place, when that team will only have 1 point and a significantly poor goal difference of around -5. Whoever, if Tunisia and Zambia win, will likely take spot in the knockouts. Even the draw now probably good enough for Tunisia in third place. The only thing that could save Egypt now would be 4 goals in the final 12 minutes. Credit to the substitutes there, carrying on. Good work down the left wing from Bilal Mazar. There will be a 5th and final substitution. Iyad El Sayed coming on for number 2, Ahmed Reda. Left back, also sadly making his way off to the dugout.
Leaves the field for player number 12, Iyad Al Asqalani.
And what was an incredible atmosphere at kickoff, full of optimism, is now very damp inside the Cairo International Stadium. Effort from range from Mohamed Hamdi. How different this potentially could have been if El Tamza had found the net with his strike, would have equalised. But his shot was straight at landing Badji, and from there Egypt capitulated. 3 goals in 7 minutes conceded. 4 in 17. Another loose pass. Senegal had the opportunity to rest some more legs. Number 11 ready to come on, Mamadou Gning. Mohamed Gay, judging by that, being substituted off as well.
19 and 22, Papa Diallo and Mame Faye leave the field.
Gay to come on.
Number 11 and 2.
Papa Diallo coming off. He's had a great game out on that left wing. Both wingers given a break. Amafe as well. Yellow card dished out perhaps to Mohamed Gay. Quite confusingly for those watching and the commentators, there are now two players called Mohamed Gay, spelled exactly the same, on the pitch. Number 2 and number 24. The latter 1 month older. And a defender rather than a midfielder. But we'll do our best to guide you through without too much confusion. And nearly another chance there to break away for the number 20. Looking for a hat-trick, Papa Diop. Just deflected off him and out for a throw. It is noticeably quiet in the Cairo International Stadium now. Some fans will have head home, can see some leaving. It's a sad day for Egyptian football. Such ambitions on home soil. Looking for that 5th title. But it isn't to be on this occasion. They'll only be able to watch the remainder of the competition from the sidelines. Will they be watching Senegal going on to bigger and better things? Fearsome as they've been again today, getting better and better, opening up with that 1-0 win in the opener, improving to 3-0 against Mozambique, and now 4-0 against the hosts. One of the strongest teams in the tournament, and it could be 5. This time saved by Makhlouf. Danger not totally over yet. Have to ensure this remains somewhat respectable. The Egyptian players. It's good work to bring it out from Hamdi. He wins a free kick. And another loose pass and more frustration for number 7, now the captain, Karim Hassan. Took the armband and the responsibility from Youssef Hassan. It all fell apart just as he came onto the pitch. Now an eerily quiet Cairo International Stadium. Watches on. Senegal pass the ball about for fun, looking for a 5th. Beginning there, now on the wing. Chance to get their first goal of the tournament, maybe. No, headed over. A look to the heavens from El Tamza. His second big opportunity of the game. But unable to keep his header down. Just one of those nights for Egypt. It's supposed to be a case of who could prove themselves as the potential next Mohamed Salah. Now Liverpool superstar, featured at the 2011 tournament as a 17-year-old, scoring once as the young Pharaohs claimed the bronze medal. Mido also impressed for Egypt back in 2001. Striker was the star of the tournament in Ethiopia. That set him on a way to a great career with teams such as Ajax, Marseille, Roma, Tottenham. But this, a tough one for Egypt. I'm sure there are future stars amongst them, but nobody has proved himself at this tournament. still yet to find the net as we approach the end of the third and what now surely will be their final game. Participated in the Under-20 World Cup 8 times, Egypt, but not since 2013, and they won't be there for the tournament this year. The top 4 from this competition will qualify for the Under-20 World Cup in Indonesia this summer. Senegal making themselves perhaps favourites, or one of certainly, to take one of those 4 spots with their performances so far. They'll be playing the 3rd place team from either Group B or Group C. At the moment, that could be a number of teams. As mentioned, Tunisia and Zambia perhaps fighting it out for that spot, although Benin could slip behind the winner if there is one in that game. South Sudan currently in the position in Group B, though Congo, Uganda on 4 points, even the Central African Republic on 0, technically in with a chance. Still, the goal won't come for Egypt. More frustration. Gouda that time with the header. He had a good first half. He was Egypt's most solid defender, but helpless as they conceded 4 inside 20 second half minutes, and now unable even to grab a consolation at the other end. Whoever it is that takes the 3rd place spot will not fancy facing this Senegal side. 8 goals scored and none conceded now in the tournament. And looking very, very dangerous. They have ripped apart an Egyptian side on home soil. Painful one there. As El Tamza involved in another rough tackle. I think he'll find himself in the book. Won't matter too much now with 60 seconds or so remaining of his competition, actually coming together more painfully with his teammate. Gouda, frustration lacking, lashing out as well. Sane, innocent, caught in the middle. El Tamza being seen to, as well as Sane. Stretcher being called for by the referee. The final seconds of the scheduled 90 tick down. Egypt and the young Egyptian players, the young Pharaohs, will be looking forward to the final whistle. They'll just want to go home and move on from this one. Gabert said about the last match, Nigeria created only 1 chance and succeeded in scoring. Not scoring is not good, but the situation would have been worse if we didn't create any chances. We just need luck. Well, they've had neither luck nor chances really tonight. Couple in the second half. El Tamza with both of them. There will be 6 minutes added on, but even that, not enough to save Egypt, surely. Just a painful wait for the final whistle. Here comes Senegal again. Sane bundled over by Awad. Now just one game away effectively from that under-20 World Cup finals in the quarter-final. They'll be heavy favourites against whoever they face. The third place team. They perhaps surprisingly only qualified for 3 under-20 World Cup finals before now. Though in 2015 they did reach the semi-finals. Lost 5-0 to Brazil and 3-1 to fellow Africans Mali in the bronze medal match, but good showing on the world stage. 2019, Amadou Sagna scored the fastest goal in under-20 championships history, 9.6 seconds into their match with Tahiti. It wasn't a quick start necessarily for them on this occasion, but they came good in the end. 4 goals in the second half. An impressive showing. Senegalese football continues to grow and shine in recent years, following their triumphs in the 2021 AFCON, Beach Soccer AFCON, and more recently the African Nations Championship in Algeria. They'll be keen to add the under-20 AFCON title to their glittering trophy collection. Future looks bright for Senegalese football. Now a chance for consolation again for Egypt. But the flick from Hamdi, not finding a teammate. The chance fizzling out. And scoring up there, Lamine Camara not happy with something that was said perhaps, I'm not sure. Reacted. A great amount of emotion. Charging towards Hamdi. Receives a yellow card. Correctly this time, as opposed to the one that was given to him by accident earlier. And Hamza involved again. Just the coming together after a bit of afters. Maybe Camara felt that Hamza was trying to step on him as he sat on the ground. Hamza perhaps lucky to have gone this long without a yellow. A few earlier skirmishes. Frustration certainly boiling over for certain members of the Egypt side now. Almost silent inside the Cairo International Stadium now. Maybe a chance there for something to get them off their feet. But equal to it, Lani Badji in the Senegal goal. There was Hawash with a good effort from the edge of the area. Well struck. Heading for the bottom corner, but good save by Badji. Credit to the young Pharaohs, they're still playing, still looking for at least a first goal of the tournament. An only goal of the tournament with 30 seconds of it remaining for them. Badji will want his 3rd successive clean sheet. That's great play to bring the ball out. Back to Badji, who'll head out to the right wing. Nobody there, but it's not going to matter. Still getting a word in his ear from Malik Daf on the sidelines. Doesn't matter if you're 4-0 up with 10 seconds to go. What's better than that? Maybe that's why they've been so successful. Another chance from range, that one sliced wide. And Karim Hassan. And that surely will be that. A poor shot, in truth, from the new captain. And there is the final whistle. Egypt crash out of the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations on home soil with a 4-0 loss. Senegal, an incredible showing, top the group, and they will be feared by whoever they come up against in the next round, through to the knockout stages in emphatic fashion. A painful night for the Egypt players and the fans, those who are still here in the Cairo International Stadium. Tears on the pitch, tears on the sidelines, but joy for the Senegalese. The young Lions of Teranga roared, and they will do so again later in the tournament, I'm sure. This will take a while for those young Egyptian players to get over. Painful night, a painful way to crash out of a tournament on home soil without scoring a goal in 3 group stage games. A 0-0 draw followed by a 1-0 loss and then a 4-0 loss tonight. They had more of the possession, but in truth it was all Senegal. More attempts, more on target, more corners. Most importantly, 4 more goals. It did stay 2-0 in the game between Mozambique and Nigeria, so it is Senegal and Nigeria who will head through. Technically, Egypt not totally out of the competition, but there's no way they will be one of the 2 best third-place teams come the end of the group stages. Tunisia and Zambia there, both have a point, and one of those will pass Egypt's tally by the end of their game on match day 3. Plenty more action to come though in the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. We'll see you there.